Okay, this is an Spyderco, and this is my Spyderco Tenacious. Now, if you notice, well, anyway, about my Tenacious is that this is my very first American, U.S. designed knife that I bought. Most of my other knives are Chinese or balisongs because I am from the Philippines, so I mostly get balisongs. But this is my very first American knife, American design knife, and I was very lucky that the Tenacious was still practically new here in the Philippines when I got my model from SOG, the shop that I get my knives from. And I bought two knives actually. I had a little windfall from when I left my old job at the Inquirer, and well, I got two knives for myself. One is the Mark III Sync Karambit from Mantis Knives, and there's this one. Anyway, so but you know it's a bit different. If you notice above the hole, the trademark Spyderco hole, there is these zip ties. Actually, if you can see them, there are actually two zip ties that I placed there and snipped off the ends. Now they're quite secure. It's quite tight there. Now the reason for this, and this isn't my invention, this is actually a suggestion from the guys at SOG who said, well, this is to turn it into a wave knife. Those of you who are familiar with the wave concept, which actually belongs to Emerson knives, is that this is supposed to snag on any fabric. If you know, I carry a tip up for my left pocket because my karambits go to my right pocket, and this is actually my utility knife when I carry it around. So I carry it in my pants pocket, my left, so it's like that. And this, when you pull it out from any pocket that it's in, this will snag inside the pocket, hopefully, or if you get used to it, you sort of flick this rough area of what's left of the zip tie, that it hits the fabric, and eventually it deploys when you pull it out. Now the beauty of this is that, you know, just like the wave function, you could put it on your left pocket, it'll snag. You put it on your right pocket, it will snag. It'll always snag. Actually, sometimes I pull it out not meaning to deploy it, and it actually deploys, much like the wave. There's no way you can pull it out of a pocket without it really, deploying by itself. Now, oh, by the way, if there's anybody who's wondering, the reason, if one of the nuts, I lost one of the nuts for the clip. Actually, I don't know how it happened, but it just fell out because it's just wear and tear. Because I was using this a lot since I bought it, and it's only been with me for only about 8 months. But the thing is, I found a screw that can stand in for this specific one, for the regular for the regular Allen wrench screws that comes with the clip. It's actually this is a screw from the inside of a computer. This is one of those screws that holds the hard drives and other hardware within the casing of the CPU. It's that size, and this is fairly common, especially with a geek like me who has a lot of computer stuff hanging around from my old computers. I have a lot of these, and it just fits, and I'm not scared that I lose the other ones. Not that I want to, on wood. And anyway, so that's why it's like that. I'm not trying to customize it or anything. It's just I lost the pin, and I felt that just to so that I'd feel better about the clip being more secure. Not it wasn't with two screws, but just for the heck of it, you might as well put that. It also helps in the grip when I'm pulling it out of my pocket. Anyway, back to these. It actually deploys the knife. It helps deploy the knife, and I'm trying to be careful here because I don't want to cut myself like nothing fancy and cutlery lover did, because this is really a sharp knife. When I got this first time, it almost cut me, but I was just very careful. But it did cut my wife. If you notice, mine is a Combi-Edge, combination edge, wherein I have the Spyderco edge with the regular edge here. It's fairly sharp, and I could show you with some cutting things later. But anyway, my wife was trying to fold it, and what happened was, because there's no protective choil, these dug into her nail. So there was a hole in her nail and it bled. Well, not profusely because my wife doesn't bleed profusely, but whenever she's cut. Anyway, so the thing is, I was very careful not to happen to me. Though this has already cut me, but while I was using it, not because of anything, like I was like trying to fold it for the first time or whatever, or like what happened to Nothing Fancy. Now I've been practicing with it so much that I could just deploy it with one hand easily, and either left-handed. I've sort of taught myself how to do this without hurting myself. I mean, I don't even have to look at the knife anymore. I'm just so used to using and deploying it. Okay. Now, back to this. The reason why I have this on this, and this is what this video is actually all about. If you need your knife to deploy quickly, you can do this as long as it has a hole like this. I actually did this with my Mark III Karambit also, my Sig 3 Karambit. But since I'm using it only I'm no longer carrying that one for anything except for practice and for self-defense, and it does have sort of a wave design already that helps it deploy, and I got used to using it that way, and this one is for this. This is the thing. I just wanted to show this so that, you know, other people who own Spydercos can like quickly deploy their Spydercos when pulling it out of the pocket. Of course, here in the Philippines, it's not illegal to have a quick deploy knife. I don't know in the U.S., so just check your local laws if ever. So it's just something I wanted to share. Using zip ties so that your Spyderco will quickly deploy when you pull it out of a pocket, because this really does snag on a fabric always. So, and of course, to show off my beautiful Spyderco Tenacious, which I really love, by the way, and I carry it everywhere, anytime. Okay, anyway, so that's it for now. Thanks.